Hey everyone, Pupsker Gotcha here. This should be AFK Journey Beginner's Guide Day 4. And today we're going to talk about the breadth of everything that you need to farm in the game to get all loot. Because progression in this game essentially ties down to do everything every day once, right? It is a daily gotcha game. It's pretty common. You see it in most gotcha games. You have still AFK progression. I think this maxes out at around like 1125, but this is your first big progression gap. And it's your slow, general, I guess, upgrade path, right? It just, more you do that, the stronger you are, etc. and so forth, behind my adorable pupper. I'm at 761 total power so far, slowly just getting up there, right? It's been a little bit over a week since I've started after all. And I'm now able to farm up the Primal Lord. The Primal Lord is essentially, right here, a world boss. There are two Primal Lord variants. This one is the Wolf Lone Gaze, and you farm it every day to get essentially what you get with everything else. You can receive highest damage, high scores, dust, books, right? Invites, diamonds. This is the end of killing the boss reward for your whole server. So it's like a team server-wide boss. Yeah, the other one is a bear. This one is a wolf. Here are your top rankings for 1 to 2. Well, 1 to 200. Blah, 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 blah. So remember to try and get some loot there if you possibly can. But if not, yeah, RIP. So that is right here, ya boy, Lone Gaze. You got cute, adorable, nice wolf and scary, spooky bear. And yeah, you just get general materials. The nicest thing though, you get a lot of dust, some dust I should say from this, but you get a ton of experience books. So that means that I've now hit my cap in game and I'm hardcore capped here. I need a lot of just dust, right? A lot of the hero essence, a lot of the wondrous powder. I just need dust now, so I'm gonna be farming casually what I can, but dust is the main daily type of cap. That's why a lot of people, and I'm going to be doing this, would recommend just always pulling your AFK progress with diamonds every day, because you just get so capped by dust. As a free-to-play player, that's probably one of the highest value things, as well as just slowly buying some hero pulls if you so choose. So that's the state we're in right now. We're gonna run Lone Gaze so that you guys can all see how that boss generally works. I might not beat my previous high score, but oh well. The nicest thing is hero essence, training manual, and you do get some random equipment. So like you can go to your equipment here, open them all, and you might be able to, just like that, swap out some gear, get some new loot, maybe even upgrade some gear. So right before I fight the boss, I'll just upgrade a couple things, okay? Just a couple. I think I need that. I could do tank, I could do support, but tank is level 90 helmet, so I'll upgrade that. Should be good enough for now. So yeah, we'll fight the boss, we'll get some gear, we'll get some equipment, and we'll see how that ends up going. I love the roundabout way it tries to make you challenge the Primal Lord. Oh, and then it just takes me there. I love it. A little goofy. Let's fight him. This I will show you is my current just general free-to-play comp. I swapped it out like this so that I could have Mauler bonus. I could swap out Entendre, I think, for someone else if I wanted to, like Thorin. I just don't think it matters right now because that's better. But yeah, I'll just run this for now. I think this is my general proper team. Could try throwing Kruger over Coco as well. I think I did that before. But at a certain point, nah, you just need more damage, and certain things can help a little more, certain things help a little less. It's one of those things where it's like I've swapped out Kruger for Coco and Odie and swapped around there, but yeah, it all depends. RNG and a little bit of luck, so as time goes on, I will hopefully be able to level up and increase my other side characters more, and then I'll be able to do more damage, as you do in this type of game. It does take time, and it does take pulls, but the Lone Gaze Primal Lord is one that you'll fight every day, so make sure to do this, okay? If you do not fight this every single day, you're just, oh my god, you're just going crazy, right? So yeah, make sure you do. I don't think I'm gonna get like a new cap on damage here. I think I'll probably just be good here. I know a lot of people throw and swap out Thorin for, like, I'm using Entendre, but other people swap out Thorin. Yeah. And then instead of Odie, you can throw in Kruger. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities you can do. I only hit 2.7 there, not the 3 that I hit previously. There's a lot of options. But that is definitely a daily farm you want to make sure you do. Obviously, I didn't really get enough dust off that, but now I have so many books, all of the upgrade books, and nothing to actually do with it, right? Very unfortunate, but yeah, you're going to definitely want to remember to run that every day. And I've now unlocked, and once you complete Dark Forest 7 main questline, you finally get what is currently the meta artifact for most things, the Star Shard spell. This seems to be best artifact. It seems everyone is saying this just is the best for most bosses, most runs, just by far. So gives you haste, gives you HP, and it does a lot of AoE damage in general. Increases damage at 24% of the current HP, capped at 9% of the team's attack. So stronger team, enemies have more health, more damage, more AoE. And then once you get it to 10, it is triggered after you only use 3 ultimates, making it, that's right, a lot more effective. So that's currently where I'm going there. I have done many pulls, so if you want to go check out any of those, feel free. What I'm trying to upgrade a little bit is CCF for main damage for sure. I want Smokey and Mirki. I just never ended up getting lucky in pulling any. I'd want another Thorin. Haven't pulled one yet though. But again, yeah, want more Odies. I want more Krugers, but I think I'm trying to get more Odies and then more Cocos right now. So I want to upgrade Coco. Want to upgrade Kruger. Oh crap, I totally should have swapped out my teams before I did that fight for the Primal Lord, or Lone Gaze, because like I should have swapped out Kruger for Coco or swapped her out in there. Oh, I messed that up. My bad. So yeah, you also have to pay attention to swap out all your teams. I got a Huan upgraded. While she's not specifically the one I wanted, I'm still glad that I got her because she is a good healer that I want upgraded. It's just it's not the one I want right now. So whatever, that's fine. Love it still. I got Tamisi at a legendary. Really happy about that. I needed my light bearer tank damage displacer with her, so I'm glad I got her up to legendary. Really wanted to pull for her. Entendre is still legendary. I don't think I want to take her any farther right now. I might in a little bit, but hey. I got Parisa to about legendary. I think I'm just kind of chilling with her there, but I know she's good on like a boss here or there, and she has her uses, so I don't mind her. I want to get more upgrades for Marilee, because she's pretty strong overall for damage and on a handful of bosses, so I'm trying to get that. I got more Damien upgrades. While I don't really care for him right now, I know he's good and will be useful. Same with Coco. I don't use her a ton, but I'm starting to use her more, so good, strong upgrade buffs. Right, do more damage, take less damage. It's pretty good, so yeah, I still want to upgrade her. I ended up pulling a good chunk of Corins. I'm happy about that. A lot of Salazars. I don't personally care, but hey, I think he's decent. Got some Sylvina. I just need one more. I don't like her a lot right now, but it obviously always depends. I just need to position properly with her. She is really good and can one-shot as long as you get positioning properly down. So Sylvina is really good. One more. I don't use her a ton yet, but she's still good. Other than that, I'm just kind of chilling on most of these people. I want to pull more Valas. She's really good. And I want to pull more Rowans, but I didn't end up getting more. But he's really good, so obviously, yeah, I want more of him. Other than that, I'm just kind of chilling. A lot of these people I don't have to pull. I think I do have Arden to pull now on my wish list. Maybe some of these other ones, but if you're curious about what my wish list is currently looking like, we have it right, wish list, right here. So I think for Lightbearer, I want to either get Rowan or at least get one of her, right? Like I want to get a Cassidy. I'd also like to get her upgrade, but it's hard for me to say. Either way, for Maulers, I know that Smokey and Mirki is probably who I want to max out the most. I think Shakir is a good overall rogue, and I want to have a rogue that I can swap in for Maulers as well. But that's probably the only support, and that's probably the only rogue I'd care about right now, because I don't personally care about Seth. So, hey, that's what I'm looking like there. I think it's okay. I can swap Coco with Kruger and probably will when I upgrade her again. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, judge it as you will. For this one, I want to get more upgrades to Huan. I guess I'm just going to max her out. She is a good healer. And I think for now, I want to get one Bryon. I think I want to get one of him and then go with this, but we'll see. And then now I'm going to try and max out Arden more. I think he's a decent enough AoE and maybe silencing mage. Attack enemy under yeah. But I don't use him a ton right now, so I can't say. Damien's a good little shit overall, I think, because you can't kill Damien, and he just spawns healers, so I think he is a well-loved support, so I do want to max him. Yeah, Iron is good for grouping. That's why I'm like, oh, he's good too, so... Yeah, it's I'm still all over the place, but eventually we'll max everyone. I'm not in a huge rush, and I'm not going to take these things uber seriously. But I'm going to try and get what I need. So, for Graveborn, oh god, this one's iffy. So I want to max out Cecia. I also want to get her stronger, and I want to max out Thorin, but I do want to get at least one of her. But I do want to max her out too, so I don't know. So it's between these, but I'm just going to keep Cecia there. I'm also very iffy about these ones, but I don't know how I feel about some of these Graveborn heroes. They can be good here and there. Nairu's probably one of the worst supports out there. Other than like more situationally, can be good, but overall doesn't seem to be good right now. Maybe scales up better. But yeah, this is what I got. This is what I've got. Not going too bad. Could be better, could be worse, but you know, there's some methods to the madness. Okay, trust me, there's some methods there. What if I do it like this, huh? Is it new? Are you still new? No matter what, Vol is new. Okay, gotcha. So I like it. Igor's annoying, I love him too, but like, I feel like I want to get all of the Graveborn S ranks, and that's a problem. I want to get Cecia for damage, I want to get Thorin for tanks and like the double death, I want to get her for her good like mage AoE stuns freeze, and I want to get Igor for jumping around, doing damage and not dying, but I'm all over the place with it, right? I feel like I love Graveborn, and I feel like I love Graveborn and Mauler a lot, and then Lightbearer maybe is like third place for me, but it's weird. Either way, this is my general wish list. I think it's going pretty well now. A lot of people might get mad at me here and there with the fact that I still want one of every hero, but in due time, you do get one of every S rank through the daily login rewards. I just think it takes like weeks. So yeah, I did unlock the 400 pull Stargaze pulls, and you unlock this again at 400 pulls of any one of these. So I ended up using like 30,000 diamonds on just all hero recruitment, and I also got pretty lucky pulling my epic heroes. I don't think I've hit pity in a while here because I always pull it ahead of time, so not mad at all. But this is the guaranteed, so the Stargaze station, the 40 pulls. This one is where you're guaranteed to get the other 2 rarity of champions or races. It's like what are you, can I hold you? Yeah, either way, you're guaranteed to get one of the dark races or one of the light races. I can't remember factions. Can't remember what they're called. Cannot remember what they're called. It's, yeah, Celestial and Hypogene. So, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. You just make sure you guarantee pull 1. Grab your Stargaze here and there when you can. Do your pulls. I'm at 6. Not bad at all. Yeah, I've looked around and saw them. They have good abilities. They're strong, and they are pretty meta overall to my knowledge as well. So I think a lot of them are pretty good. I think this one's rated highly, but I do believe you'll want to get obviously all of them eventually. But yes, focus your heroes. I'm gonna go with Rainer, and then we'll go from there. And then I can slot him into a handful of teams a lot more. So yeah, I'm also understanding that Rainer is probably the best to pull overall for most people, especially because, you know, free to play. It's one of the better ones to pull because he's just, I guess, most useful as a support, and then you can slot him in the most. And if you're free to play, you're not pulling as much. So obviously you want to try and get those better, higher values. So Rainer, overall, to my knowledge, good. Would recommend. My Mystic collection, slowly getting everything leveled up pretty well. Covenant Letter, that's the one for the pulls. Stargaze Station, all unlocked. We're slowly unlocking more things, right? We'll unlock more AFK, paid instant AFK attempts. Reach VIP level 3 to unlock. Damn pay-to-win games. If only I cared about paying money, but no, I'm good. Remember to get your daily mail, all of your stuff. Do your weeklies. I think I should make a video tonight going over all weekly activities, and it might be like an hour to an hour and a half long or something like that. So that'll be interesting because this game has a lot of weeklies, so I want to go over all of the loot. You need to join a guild if you want to get maximum progression, do all of your battle drills, do all of your guild quests, take part in everything, get those sweet chests, right? And make sure you're just doing stuff. I'm setting my guild's activity to a minimum of like 400 because it seems a lot of people, you know, you gotta do the guild stuff. You gotta be active in the guild to get loot, you know? Because some people just log in, I think, quickly collect their stuff, then log out. It's like, now I think you have to do 2 dailies worth of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna set that to. Other than that, everyone gets loot equally as long as you've done your guild activities, right? Makes sense. And you get a ton of loot out of it, right? Ton of chests. Can I just, yeah, okay. Ton of chests, ton of loot, upgrades, battle drills, bosses, events, rankings. They've got it all, baby. They've got it all. And this is my current resonating haul. Judge it as you will. Love it or hate it. I know I showed before, but judge it, okay? Hate it, love it. I'm slowly trying to upgrade everyone, but it's hard. It takes time. I'm trying to play teams with at least 3 or 4 resonants at a time, right? So that's why it's like, okay, Smokey and Mirky, Odie, and then for a 3rd Mauler, I either go Entendre for tank, Kruger for physical defense reduction, or Coco for like buffs and debuffs and stuff to the enemy. Well, mainly just buffs to you, I guess. But yeah, I'm trying to do the general thing where they're a little stronger, and it seems to be helping. For my AFK progression team that I'm running right now is this 2 Graveborn and then 3 Mauler, because some of my, obviously Cecilia, Graveborn is strong, and my Mauler also decent overall. So this is what I'm running. I can also swap out to, I would say, Lightbearer. I could go, instead of Mauler, I could go full on Boop, and then Rowan, wherever your boy is, there he is. So I could try doing that. Also, since someone let me know finally, I was clicking around, I wasn't sure. You can click up here and then click here to swap out your characters so that they get stronger like this. So that's where the quick swap is. My dumb bearness was like, I could not find it, and I'm bad, so yeah. So I could try doing some shenanigans like this. I could also swap out one of the tanks with Vala. And I'm gonna try this right now. We can all see how it works. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I think it'll work pretty well overall. Like, I'll probably get the kill. I will. Yep, I got the kill. I also got some upgrades since I last ran it, so yeah. You definitely do want a faction match. It helps, okay? Well, it helps for sure. And then I can swap over to Mauler if I'm having troubles as well. To like, instead of using those light bearers, I can just use the Maulers again. And then that might work. So it's always pretty good to just slot in those strong characters. Rowan's a really good healer, right? That's why I was like, okay, light bearer, I have the team for it. Rowan's a sweet healer and energy support. His heals aren't through the roof, but he gets you so much energy that you can ult everywhere and then everyone dies quickly. And yeah, so everything has its ups, everything has its downs. You have to remember when doing matches like this, especially on autoplay, you might end up fighting a match and having a technical like 25% chance to win. So you could try a match 10 times and then on the 11th time, you could win, right? So it's always worth swapping around team comps, swapping around your, I guess, slotting of where they're standing so that you can get better hits off or better targeting. You can always try stuff like that. Or you can just wait it out and chill. Because sometimes you end up hitting battles, it's usually every 5, where the enemy seems so strong that you just need straight up stats. You do not have enough stats. So you'll either have to pull for more ascension or end up getting more resources. But that's essentially what we've been up to in the game. We've just been completing everything. We're doing our noble path. This is our like casual battle path. The Primal Lord will get us more loot. Our forward journey, it's just more daily stuff, kind of. And this is the 1 S rank every week until it's a half year, essentially, 5 months. 5 months? Yeah, about 5 months. So on 100-day 154, you will have every single S rank hero in the game. Because that is what this path gets you. It will get you so many. And that's its login reward, right? You'll get all the Celestial and Hypogene ones. Everyone loves Burial. Reiner. Support, nice. Celestial Marksman, probably pretty good. I would say, just based on being a Celestial Marksman, Diurnal is probably pretty good. And Reiner being a Hypogen support, probably really good. I know people really simp over Reiner, so... Okay. Oh, you do have a limit of how many times you can try before they give you a 30-minute timeout break? Oh, I had no idea. I've never spammed that hard. If there's a fight that it's obvious, like I have almost no chance, I just don't go and like repeat it too much. I only repeat like 2-3 times, and if it's like, I got close but not that close, I'll do it like 2-3 times, and if not, I'm just like, okay, maybe next time. Because you've probably all had it where you fought the exact same boss, same team comp, same autoplay, and you do like 10% less damage, or, oh, all of a sudden I did 10% more damage. That's just how that works, right? That's just how that works. You can always manual to have better rates and better luck if you want to fully min-max for sure. When you when you manually fight, you usually want to chain all of your buffs together. So your buffs and debuffs together, and like your heals if it's a buff, right? So I'd want to do Smokey and Mirki, same time I hit that Odie, and then same time I hit Kruger/Coco. I'd want to do that all at once. I'd want to do probably Smokey and Mirki for that attack and a haste buff. Then I'd want to do the debuffers, and then I'd want to do the DPS attacks, right? You want to do buffs, then debuffs, then attacks, because the buffs will buff your debuff attacks, then your buffs and debuffs will buff your DPS attacks. So usually in that general order, but there's so many heroes that as long as you get your buffs and debuffs off, and then you get your DPS off, you're probably okay. So just remember that. I'm too lazy, so I don't fight a ton manually, but there are really obvious times when you're doing Dream Realm or when you're doing Lone Gaze or anything else where one of your characters will use their ultimate on like one of the shitty spawns, and then that's a waste of an ult, right? If you're using Kruger, that's a waste of a defense shred. If you're using Cecilia, that's a waste of a snare and a spawn, but it's, you know, less. If you're using Odie, that's definitely a waste of his big attack, so keep that in mind. But other than that, AFK Journey is still like a casual, chill, daily AFK game. Take breaks. Check out for all loot and codes. I have all the promo code videos on my channel, and I'm just spamming out videos as much as I want to make them because I'm having fun with the game. So I hope everyone appreciates that. And if there's anything specific you want me to make a video on, go for it. Like I might do a wish list video and just talk about general points around that. But I also don't have the most knowledge about the game, so it's just more casual beginner guides, chats, and talks. So I hope it helps. Sub, like, and check out all of the socials. And I will continue playing games and making videos on Gacha Games, AFK Journey, Warframe on my other channel, all that jazz. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.